And you really have got some very nice horses over here, and some very nice riding. And what I'm trying to say is, that's a very good start. It's just so difficult to get to that final thing of Grand Prix. And I said it yesterday, sorry if you heard me yesterday, I'll say it again today. But in Grand Prix, you have very few riders at that level in this country. We have very few riders at that level in our country. And the reason being that it's either the riders that aren't good enough, the horses don't, through injury or something, don't make it, or their temperaments and their rideability aren't good enough. But so far what we're seeing here at the lower levels is very promising, but there is a long way to go to get to that Grand Prix. And we probably have no more than 50 horses in England, which is quite a lot really, that are at Grand Prix. But we have a huge membership, and we have huge dressage has obviously got a lot bigger in England. It was the fastest growing discipline, and obviously the success that we have has fueled that a lot. And sometimes you need that to really bring quality and to really get your training better, to really have something to aim for. And it must be very difficult when you're living down here. And you do have to go away to try and see what's happening in the world. You do have to try and encourage people to come and help you and show you how to develop. And I just thought this was a very promising horse, and just a lovely type that you would look at and think. I look at her, even though she's a young horse, and I just think I still see Grand Prix, even though she's obviously very young and not Grand Prix. She's like medium, advanced, medium level. And there's still probably 4 years to go before she's going to get there, maybe. And it's all right, I'm talking, you keep going. And it's good quality, really good quality. Let's just have a look at her walk as well, because you can see obviously a very elastic trot. And just out to the Bucklemore, Lisa. Out on the Bucklemore. And, you have to make a decision as a rider as well. Are you having a gelding? Are you having a mare? Are you having a stallion? Do you get on with all of the different types? What suits you? And some people are more suited to mares, and obviously some can ride stallions and some geldings. But this mare she reminds me of a gelding, really. I mean, she has that sort of relaxation about her, and she doesn't look like a tight, difficult mare. And she's orange. So we've got all the things mixed up into one that could have created a problem, but she seems wonderful. So what I would like to do with you, Lisa, is some shoulder ins, travers, and half pass in the trot first. She's 7, was it, or 6? 6. So again, young age, and coming into a medium level, started her flying changes, and we need to look and see what tells you is a horse athletic, because that's quite interesting. How do you know is a horse a natural athlete? What are you looking for as a natural athlete? We'll do, if we just shoulder in on both reins first of all, and we shoulder in on the long side, two long sides of shoulder in on either rein. So look at the, first of all, the quality in the trot as she goes around. Let's see that first of all. It's very regular. It's nicely engaged with the hind legs. And she also has a super way of moving her shoulders. I mean, she has a nice moment of suspension. It's not over the top. It's just right to create, a high mark. Shoulder in. So the shoulder in, the inside hind, to the left front leg. And, what we don't want to see is bending with the inside hand to create shoulder in. The amount of bend that we want is, again, this inside eye, that flexion, but the horse on the bit on the left side here. So Lisa, again, with a give and retake on the right rein in the shoulder in, and that's it. Not so loose, but just enough that she lightens on it. Yeah. Okay, so there's one thing you don't do, thank God. There's something she can't do. you know, when you're riding a movement, we need to think more about having a start, a middle, and a finish. The start is obviously how you ride the corner and the angle that you take. The middle is maintaining it the whole way. The finish is taking the shoulders back to the track and riding the corner. Alright, so there's your start, that's the angle you've decided to take. Here is the middle of the shoulder in, it has to stay the same, and the finish will be you taking your hands back to the left, straighten the shoulders round your leg. It's very good to think of that when you're riding a movement. I want to start, and I want a middle, and I want to finish. And that will help you rather than just on the left side now.